Hey there, welcome to a new technical breakdown of a security threat introduced lately on React components known as React2Shell. Before we look at the exploit, we need to understand the four main pillars of this attack. Remote code execution, the function constructor, React flight protocol, and thinables. So basically the blocks inside of await commands. As we know, everything is in JavaScript is an object. Normally, we define a function the standard way, but we can use the function constructor to build a function from a simple string, and attackers uses prototypes to be specific. Every object has a prototype. If I take a string or a function like alert, for example, and access its constructor, I get a direct reference to that global function builder. So it allows us to define executable code. Now we look at the flight protocol. React server components break data into chunks that reference each other using symbols like $1 or $2. The core of the React2Shell vulnerability is that there were no checks on the references. So basically we can include code that have no referenced checks. To trigger this, we use a thingable. React's backend calls await on the data you send. In JavaScript, if an object has a then property, await executed automatically. By combining the constructor trick with a thingable, we define a function in a chunk and force the server to run it. But it's not just React2Shell and not just RSE. In this some window we found here I'm creating a fresh Next.js app with the app router. This is running React 19 with the vulnerable flight protocol implementation. Even though this looks like a standard default Next.js application, it's exploitable. Here we can see I run Next.js 16 and React 19 according to CVE 2025. This is a critical vulnerability with a CVSS score of 10. Even though this is a blank application created by Create Next app with zero modification, it's vulnerable to remote code execution. To fix this, we move to a patched version released in mid-December by running the command npm install React 19.0.3 and Next.js 15.0.7. The flight protocol parser is updated with strict validation. Now it blocks any attempt to reference internal properties like constructor during deserialization. So at the updated package.json, the bridge so the attacker used to reach our server is now destroyed. Critical security have been patched, and is security of course is a moving target. If the prototype chain felt difficult today, we try the console command itself. So we need to stay patched, stay secure, and thank you so much.